Hey guys, Stan Dale, president of Florida Suncoast. Hope you're doing well. Hey, we are here. We are in Greer, South Carolina, at the main office to BMW Car Club of America, and we're attending the South Atlantic Regional Congress meeting with all the chapters in the South Atlantic group. Um, Sharing a lot of information, learning a lot, and it's just an exciting time to come together with all the chapters in our region. And we certainly shine. So it's good to be amongst other chapter members and etc. Um, FYI, over the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to have a pretty flat blast. It's going to come out with our videos and stuff. But what I want to let you know is we're traveling. Um, and so we have to pre-record a lot of these meetings, a lot of these e-blasts in advance. So as we get through those and get through the middle of April, then we'll return back to the regular e-blast. But while I'm doing that, let me just tell you, there's a bunch of things on our calendar, and I'm going to go through them really quick because there are a ton of events. And I'm just proud to say we just went through our Track Night America at Sebring on the 27th, and I think there were about 8 BMWs out for that. So our first launch, very successful. Want to thank Damien and Rich for heading that up and the turnout. So look forward to a lot more as we expand our motorsports programs. And I think we've got 2 folks that are just highly engaged to make that happen. On the 29th is the South Atlantic Region Conference, which we're celebrating today. Coming up on the 1st is the St. Pete Clearwater meeting with Jeff. On the 5th, we have 3 events: Sarasota Cars and Coffee, the Gainesville Cars and Coffee at Tioga Town Square, and the BMW Evasion in West Palm Beach. That's going to be a big event. All those are great events, but we're covering the East Coast, the West Coast, and the Northeast coastline up there in the Gainesville area on the 5th. So you got a lot of options, a lot of places to go. On the 6th is Punta Gorda Port Charlotte breakfast. On the 12th, Jacksonville Cars and Coffee with Al and Keble. On the 12th and 13th is the autocross down in Fort Myers. Hubert and his group out there holding down the fort for the autocross. On the 12th also is the Southwood Cars and Coffee with John up in Tallahassee. On the 12th is also Pinellas Park Peepaws with Jeff. And on the 13th, we have 2 events: Gainesville Cars and Coffee. And then on the 13th also is the Naples Germain Cars and Coffee, Anthony and Deb. On the 19th, the Fort Myers Cars and Coffee. On the 19th also is the Port St. Joe Drive to Lunch with Chris and Margaret up in Port St. Joe. On the 22nd is the April Jacksonville meeting. And then on the 24th is the MIX here in Greer, South Carolina. And there's still plenty of room to get people to the mix. So a lot on the calendar. I'll put up 1 or 2 other blasts here, but that brings you up to date. And I'm going to get back here in the meeting, but I just wanted to say hello and let you know where we were and all these things that are going on. Just a ton. I didn't count them, but there's a lot of things happening. So until then, happy motoring, y'all. We'll see you soon. Thanks.